What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Motivation Monday, episode 2, here on Soulfire Crown Vlogs. My name is TJ King, and today we're going to be talking about getting the motivation to fight for something that you believe in. Now, when I was in grade 9, entering high school, I didn't really talk very much. I was almost borderline antisocial. And I learned that I had to take an art course. Now, I'm not an artist. Most of the stuff that you see behind me on my shelf there is done by Luna Rose. That's not mine. Except for that one. That's mine. That, squiggly mess. Luna Rose and I worked on that collectively. Anyways, not the point. I'm not an artist. But I had taken musical theater dance classes before. So I thought, why don't I take drama and it'll be an easy A bird course. What a mistake that was. Because that course ended up being incredibly difficult for me. Because I had to learn to speak. I had to learn to project. I had to learn how to have volume, which was a problem I had throughout all of high school. And I thank my drama teacher every day for yelling volume at me for the shows that I ended up doing. And because of that course, I ended up going forward and doing multiple shows throughout my city with a company. I ended up doing a couple other independent shows. When I came to university, I did shows with my university. I am currently in Fahrenheit 451. I did Much Ado About Nothing earlier on, Shakespeare. I built who I am off of being in theater. And just recently, there was a movement to allow for students to opt out of paying for non-essential items when entering university. Now, in theory, that sounds like a good idea. However, one of the non-essential things is basically funding the theater company I work for. And that is terrifying, because if we don't have the money to run shows, we don't get to do anything. And that's worrisome, because for a lot of people, that's important. So, the motivation aspect of this comes from remembering that if something means a lot to you and something is important to you and it's built something out of you that you find important, you have to get up and fight for it no matter what is opposing you, no matter what people say you can or can't do about it. You have to fight for it. You have to make your voice heard. You have to tell people that you want this. You will not give up, and you will fight for the opportunity to do what you love, what you care about, what you need, anything that you have any sort of draw towards, anything that you believe in. And it's really important to remember that you're not alone. I guarantee you there are other people that feel the same way. In my case, a bunch of my theater friends feel the same way we're worried about next year, because the stage is our home. So we fight for the ability to have these shows. We fight to show people that student theater, or theater in general, is important. Because we tell stories, we allow people to escape for a little bit without looking at a screen like a movie theater. You're actually watching people interact. You're watching a story unfold in a more intellectual way. And now I'm kind of getting into a bit of a rant about theater and, how important it is, but that's my motivation. My motivation is that this entity, theater, built me. I was molded by being in the theater. I base most of my personality off of being an actor and being, an advocate for the arts and for fighting for the belief that the arts are important to the world. And I have the motivation to fight for it. I do not give up when it comes to this. And you can't either. Because if you believe in something, others will believe in it. I guarantee. Always remember, you're not by yourself when it comes to believing in something. You just have to find out who feels the same way. You have to work towards your goal, and you have to make it known that you will not give up without a fight. And that's the motivation that you need in order to fight for what you believe in. And I would like to thank you very much for watching this episode of Motivation Monday. Leave me a comment down below. What do you believe in that you're willing to go to war for and to, keep running if there were something that was opposing it? Let me know down in the comment section. Make sure that if you haven't already and you're new to the channel, you hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell so that you'll know exactly when my new videos come out. And go back and watch some of my other content. There's some content from before when I was a gaming YouTuber. Then there's a couple of other things where I, did vlogs and stuff. Check it out, because it's pretty good. At least I think so. And that's what matters, I believe. It's fine. Me. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining the Soulfire Collective. And I will talk to you guys soon.